Okay, so this video really is for people, especially in Year 11, who aren't sure what career they would like to do in future. And what I want to say to you more importantly than anything else is, please don't worry if that is the case. You have enough pressure on your heads at the moment in terms of getting the best grades that you can and getting the best education you can. You don't need extra pressure, and having to decide what you want to do for the rest of your life is a hell of a lot of additional pressure. In actual fact, studies show that most people at the age of 16, even if they have an idea about what they want to do, will probably change their mind, and that is a very, very natural part of growing older. There are also a couple of other reasons why having a very, very specific idea about what you want to do at the age of 16 for a career is actually not advisable. One of the main reasons for that is that you simply don't know about every different job that is available. So I usually mention a couple of examples when I speak to young people about this. So the first example is there are lots of fantastic career paths available that young people simply don't come across. And one is human resources. Now actually, I look back at my career development and the decisions I made, and what I do now as a careers advisor, working in human resources is a little bit similar. So human resources, HR, are the people within organisations who look after the staff, make sure that they're trained. They might look at things like health and safety, and they might also keep records of things like absences and holidays and things like that. Now actually, human resources is a fantastic career path. You can work for a small company, but you can work for a massive organisation, Apple, Google, something like that, and make lots and lots of money. I have never ever had a 16-year-old sit in front of me in Year 11 and tell me that they want to work in human resources. That's not because they're ignorant or daft, it's because they don't know it exists. So, and that's one reason why, having this particular career idea might not be the wisest idea, because you might see something you don't know about, like human resources, and think, that's really interesting. There are also some other jobs which people know exist, but young people don't tend to think about them a lot. So I'll give you another example. HGV driving, lorry driving. Don't ever get 16-year-olds telling me that they want to do that as a career path. But if you learn to drive pretty early on, and if you you really enjoy driving, then that might be a career path that you're looking for, because it's pretty well paid. It does involve being on your own for a long time, but if you love driving, that might be something that would interest you. Also as well, your priorities, your beliefs, your opinions about things in general will change as you get older. Again, that is a perfectly natural thing. So my cousin used to be an electrician. That's what he did when he started out at school, but he didn't want to do that forever, and now he does still work for the same company he did his apprenticeship with as an electrician, but instead he works in an office. He costs all the jobs, he looks at all the projects, and for him now, he's getting on a bit like me. He's quite happy working in an office environment, and he earns a bit more money as well. So this is why your education is so important. So I speak to lots of young people, and a lot of them are actually getting a bit sick of school. They're sick of being in classrooms. They're getting to the stage where they want to do something different, and I get that, but this is why your education is so important, because even if you don't think maybe you want to go to university or to go on and do a degree apprenticeship, at some point in the future you may very well change your mind about that, and the last thing you want to be doing is going back to college to retake GCSEs that you could have got if you just put that effort in the last year of school. So for those of you who don't know what you want to do in terms of your future career path, as I say, I'm perfectly relaxed about that as a careers advisor. However, there are some quizzes, tests that you can do that will maybe generate some ideas, which might be of use to you, and